Well, hello there, Capricorn. This is Elizabeth here coming to you for the month of October. Thank you all so very much for being here. I do apologize. I'm a little early, but a little late at the same time to do your readings. I'm going to be doing a general reading. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, Capricorns, okay? Sun, moon, rising. There goes Pixie. She's every time I read, she always has to bark. Um, I'm going to be doing just a general reading to see what's coming in for you guys and take a deeper look at anything that I feel or see that might be sticking out to me. All right, Capricorns, for all my new subscribers, hello, hello, hello. My name's Elizabeth, like I mentioned, and hope you enjoy your reading. And if it, resonates with you, great, welcome. And, think about subscribing and hitting that like button. It helps me a lot and it's completely free. To all my beautiful returning Capricorn subscribers, welcome back. And here we go again. All right, so let's get going. Angel Spirit guys, please give me a clear and concise message for Capricorns. Let them hear, let them see what it is they need to know for their highest good. I thank my spirit guides for their aid in my work. My baby is barking. Well, not really barking, she's groaning. Every time I read, she tends to do that. So, Capricorns, please. General reading. What is it they need to know, please? Oh, geez. Either my hands can't hold these cards or Spirit really wants to speak. Okay. Well, you know what? 3 of them came out. I'm going to keep it. I was called to keep it, so I will. Okay, we'll leave them here. Take a look at them. I will definitely show it to you. Just move these here. Okay. Capricorn for the month of October. What do we have, please? Spirit guides, whether it's money, finance, relationships, what is it they need to know for their highest good? I thank my spirit guides for their aid in my work. Thank you. Capricorn, month of October, please. Capricorn, month of October. I usually shuffle until they come out, but I was called to cut them, so I will. I listen. Capricorn, you come out in the reverse. What is going on here, Capricorn? I usually don't take reversals, but I was called to leave it the way it was, so I will. October, please. What do we have here? Oh, a lot of stuck energy. A lot of stuck energy here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups in reverse. So the 3 of Cups in reverse, very interesting. Not feeling very happy or not feeling the love from a group of friends, family members in October here. Let's see here. So the first oracle card is Intuition, number 2. Okay. This card is a spiritual card, right? It represents your spirituality. And so I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that things perhaps in October are not looking up to the way you expected them to be. Okay. You're working very hard to get out of this type of energy. But I feel like there is some sort of decision, but you have to use your intuition when it comes to something in your life. Okay. Accelerated motion, number 8. So number 8, sorry, Pixie, please. She's hearing the other dogs outside bark and she's not liking it. Pixie, it's okay, babe. So number 8 is the card and the number, not the card, but the number of abundance, right? Fulfillment. Things going your way, fulfilled. Maybe perhaps this woman's looking at a star right in the sky. Maybe you've made a wish for something to happen. I do feel that this is definitely going to be coming into play here with this 8. So if some of you have been, maybe some of you have been listening to your intuition, you've been making wishes and you've been hoping and praying and putting it out there into the universe, wanting something, right? Transformation there, number 13. Transformation. You know, she's got wings, right? Um, right away, when I saw this card, I thought of a caterpillar. You know, some of you might be going through this transformation in October where you have been using some form of intuition, guiding, listening to your gut feeling, right? Making and hoping for something bigger and better in your life. And I say this because you do have the devil card here in your um, present row in October. So there might be something, okay? Keep in mind energies are constantly, changing. So at this time, when you're watching this video, your energies are being released from something that has been a burden to you, okay? When the devil comes in reverse, it's like either Capricorn, you haven't been feeling yourself, okay? That's what I'm hearing with this card, or you're struggling, or you're trying very hard to get out of some sort of toxic environment. Okay, because look at these people fighting, right? This is the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands represents bickering, fighting, conflict, opinions. And you've been trying to get out of this. You've been trying to heal. You've been trying to do things your own way. You've been trying to listen to your intuition, right? Trying to make sense of everything and trying to do what is right by you and not have um, other people's opinions. And it's working because you see, when the devil comes in reverse, it's like saying you're coming out of something that's been binding you, toxic, not healthy for you. Okay, maybe some of you have been battling, the way you eat. Okay, maybe some of you have been, stepping back on the amount you've been drinking, or something just has not been very healthy or very good for you in your life, Capricorn. Okay. Now, with the Empress here, you maybe sometimes your willpower, this is right away, this is what I'm feeling with her. Okay. The willpower might not be as strong as you want it to be, but you're heading in the right direction. You're making those first moves, right? Those those moves of what needs to be done in order to build yourself, be stronger, to transform, right, into where you want it to go. See, you have the Strength card as kind of like, either your conflict or, the middle row is just something, or obstacles or conflicts in the situation here. Okay. And you have the Strength card, which is Leo. It could be a Leo, maybe that's, on your case about something. It could be you're kind of, still struggling, okay, with the Eight of Cups here in reverse, with your emotional side in finding the strength within yourself, okay, to move in the direction you want to go. You've got what it takes. This Knight is upright, okay? It's just emotionally, you're still struggling right now, Capricorn, with this whole situation, with the toxic environment, toxic relationship, toxic job, toxic way of doing things in our lives, right? And if we're emotionally pulled down and we're not ready to walk away from something, we kind of, you know, feel like we're not empowered yet to move in that direction. Okay. So the Strength here, she's also here to tell you you've got the courage and the strength to do this. All right. You've got the willpower to do this. Sometimes we have to put our emotions aside to find our strength and to find our courage, to find our motivation, right? Stop listening to gossip. Stop listening to what is being, said around you. There's no competition here, okay? Stop making it a competition, because there's no competition unless you're having a competition within yourself. And sometimes that could be good. We got to push ourselves a little bit in order to get out of this comfort zone, right? So keep that in mind. Um, for those of you that are struggling with things that, whether it's a codependency, whether it's, like I said, something that you're really pulling away from, something that you're so wanting to transform in your life. Okay. Now, moving forward, you do have the Eight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Again, struggling to move forward. Okay. Not finding the motivation to go anywhere, not finding the motivation to move, to do anything. But I feel like you might have a king around you, okay? Somebody that is emotionally stable, somebody that is emotionally content, somebody that can help you get through your mental aspect of moving forward, your inspiration of moving forward. I feel like you might have a water sign friend, a family member, somebody that is there to give you that emotional boost. Okay. Um, because let's get real. The world is a little cuckoo right now, right? The world's a little cuckoo. Circumstances are different in this world right now, and if we don't have the motivation to take care of ourselves, we tend to let ourselves go, right? So if we have that good friend, right, that is willing to help you move away emotionally, help you um, get away from this type of environment, this type of person, right? You got to find it within yourself. Okay, with this Knight of Swords, it's like, the Knight of Swords usually is a card of positive information or positive news coming towards you, and it comes in quite quick. So maybe you're not getting the results that you so want, right, from the hard work that you're doing here with this Devil in reverse. But know you got the strength here. Okay, this could be a Leo also. I think I mentioned that could be kind of making you feel a little conflicted. All right. Um, but I'm here to tell you, you've got what it takes to move forward, Capricorn. Okay. Um, I feel like you guys are lacking the motivation, the enthusiasm, or the strength right now to get it done. All right. So let's look deeper into these cards here in October. I think this is more of a spiritual reading for yourself, Capricorn, more than anything else. Um, I feel like this is why Spirit is telling you intuition is very important right now. You really do have to look deep within yourself and really believe in what it is that you want, and believe and follow through what your heart and your gut is telling you. Because I feel like you have an opportunity to be transformed into the person that you want in October. Okay? So don't allow your doubts, your insecurities, people's gossip to bring you down and stop your progress. Okay? Find that motivation, even if it means talking to a friend. Okay, it could be, like I said, that water sign that is there to emotionally support you, help you, lift you up. All right. um okay, what's going on today? The world in reverse. Yeah, I feel like some of you are having a hard time even getting to that gym. Okay, with this Hierophant here. You're not feeling the support and the love from people around you. Whatever this is, maybe some of you are trying to get clean. Okay, maybe your friends are still surrounded by this nonsense. Okay, let's be real here. The devil doesn't represent anything good here. If some of you are being um, affected by drugs, alcohol, anything like that, I say it as it is. I put it out there. If spirits tell me the message to say it, I'm going to say it, because I'm going to be real and I'm going to tell you. I don't sugarcoat things. Okay, if that's what you want, please move on to another video, because I'm not going to tell you as it is. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you sometimes what you don't want to hear. Okay, because some of you might be struggling, and you're trying to get back into that flow of things. All right, and maybe it's affecting your home front here. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Feeling emotionally drained, tired, not wanting to go with the rules, not wanting to go with the program, not wanting to go with um, the direction of some sort of program. Okay, and it's like you're kind of resisting the the process of how things are supposed to go. Okay, there it is. There he is. He comes out again. And this time upright. So your thoughts, your actions is affecting your home front. It's affecting your family. It's affecting, this seems very specific to a couple of you out there. I'm sure not everybody has an addiction problem, but we all do in some way, in some form, some shape, right? We're not perfect. Whether it's overeating, whether it's, um, drugs, drinking, um, even sex. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that on here, but that's what I'm talking about. Okay, maybe it's just something that is extremely toxic in your life, and there's the Three of Cups in reverse again. Here it is, bottom of the deck. Oops. Okay, bottom of the deck. Whatever this situation is, it is absolutely affecting your environment, your home, your family. It is time to start communicating to people, talking to people. Okay, sit down, speak the truth, get clear on the way of how you are going to um, proceed in your, how can I say this? Proceed in the way you're going to deal with the situation. Okay, for those of you, if this is a situation at work that's become very toxic, you are trying definitely definitely to pull yourself out of this environment. You are perhaps finding the strength to maybe speak to HR, right? Speak to someone, but you're feeling like you're not being heard, you're not being respected, heard, and this makes you want to do something irrational. Be careful, okay? Because between the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands here crossing each other, it could cause a big problem, and you will definitely not be very happy with how things proceed, okay? If you have to, and you do, and you might have a boss, a manager, somebody that you can count on, rely on, this King of Cups here. Okay, I suggest control your emotions with this King of Cups as well. Okay, don't do anything irrational. Use your mind. Okay, because the Knight of Wands is next to the Knight of Swords here. So this is like, it's like I see fire. It's like something pisses you off and you go, but you're not using your mindset. Okay, you're not using the right way of dealing with it because of maybe the department that is not listening to you. Okay, so just be careful, because the movements, the actions you might take might affect moving forward, might affect your home front, might affect how people will perceive you, how the direction of your job will go here. Okay, so be very cautious, be clear on how you talk, be honest, with this sword. um but just, I would suggest you guys be very cautious with the way you proceed talking to people at this time, if this is a work front. If this is anything else, I suggest you guys start talking to somebody if you feel like you're at your ends with something that's become very toxic. Okay, because I feel that at this time and moving forward, it is going to start affecting you one way or another, whether it's your job, whether it's your family, whether it's you know, your emotions, and it's not healthy, guys. Okay. So, sending you my love. Here goes Pixie. Sending you my love. Pixie, please. Shh. Sending you my love. And if you guys would like a more personal reading to get deeper and more down into this issue at hand, feel free. I am I'm here to support and guide anybody that might need the help. Coming from, a family of um, people that have addictions, um, I have a very big empathetic empathetic ear and heart for them. So, um, if anything, um, I am here for you. Okay, my lovies. So take care. If this reading resonated with you, please do feel free to subscribe and hit the like bell. All right, guys. Bye bye.